the Pisces. Cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Capricorn, welcome to your February 2020 tarot reading, you guys. I want to thank you all in advance. Those of you who are still going to watch these readings, even though they are coming out quite towards the end of February. But as a tarot reader and as a Pisces, I guess, me just being who I am, I think it's still important to reflect on some of the messages and guidance that still took place in February. So I'm still getting these readings out to you guys. I've had people watch readings that are years old, so I do trust that these messages are going to reach those who they're meant for divinely, on time, on time, not too soon, not too late. So yeah, welcome. I hope you guys have had a great February so far. Welcome to Pisces season. I hope Aquarius season was good for you as well. And I hope you guys had a great portal of love, which opened up on February 14th this year, hence why I have this setup here, okay? I am using 3 different tarot cards, tarot decks this month, okay? I'm using the Moonology tarot oracle cards, the Iris oracle cards, and of course I'm going to keep it original and use my Waite tarot as well. These are oracles, if I haven't mentioned that. What was I going to say to you guys? I was going to say something here about these three tarot decks. I can't remember what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, anyway, Capricorn, let's just go ahead and get started with your reading. I do have the Devil card here, all right? For those of you who are new to my channel, this is just something I like to do to connect with the zodiac sign I'm reading for. And this is the ruling tarot card for Capricorn, one of the most misunderstood tarot cards. It does represent toxicity, lust, obsession, feeling chained and bound to something, and some of you guys could even be resonating with that. But what we're going to do to kick off this reading is we are going to go ahead and see what cards are underneath you as a Capricorn right now, okay? So we know this is you, and we have the 3 of Wands, okay? The 3 of Wands is the card right behind you after I did a lot of shuffling before camera, all right? So this has something to do with the future, the next 3 months, the next 3 weeks, the next 3 days ahead of when you watch this reading. The 3 of Wands is all about foresight. It's about planning. It's about seeing your way forward, waiting for some kind of ship to come in, traveling up ahead to an opportunity that may be overseas or maybe a long-distance relationship, just something that is so close you can almost taste it, but also there are obstacles, right? There are always obstacles, Capricorn, which is important for you as a mountain goat anyway. We have the King of Wands here, so we do have an attractive man. This may be you, this may be someone else around you, but this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy to me. The two first cards right behind you are minor. We have a lot of minor energy here, so nothing major yet, but we have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is about expression, this is about passion, and it might even have to do with something involving work, okay? Some kind of plan or project or commitment that you guys are involved in. It might be a third party situation. That doesn't mean anything bad. There's like a little piece of my hair right here that's gonna bother me. A little curly hair. Yeah, I don't know if there's something about a fire sign, something about you foreseeing something with a fire sign. Maybe there's an action that you guys would like to take, but there's this energy of waiting. You know, I do see an indication of the 4 of Wands here. If you count the wands, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's really wild about that is that we do have the 4 of Wands actually here in this reading. So there's something here about 3 people coming all together to work together for a home. Maybe somebody's pulling all their money together, like 3 people coming together to cooperate more. Because there's something here about teamwork. Oh, wow, I just flipped that King of Wands over, so I don't know why that happened. But he flipped over right on top of this 3 of Wands. So I don't know if just someone here is taking action in secret, maybe, with the King of Wands in reverse. Or maybe some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign who, I mean, at that part in the reading, I was talking about working together. So I don't know if there's any fire sign significance around you guys, but I think that was really weird that the card did that, okay? Maybe you're not sure of an action you're going to take in the future. Because the King of Wands is all about taking action, and if it flips over like that, then that makes me think that someone doesn't know what to do. Maybe there's something about that until some kind of ship comes in, or until some kind of action is taken over the next 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay, you may work with a significant fire sign. You may be attracted to someone at work, or someone may be attracted to you. There may be a fire sign waiting on you, but what I was talking about before I kind of got off the rails there or got distracted is there needs to be a cooperation in your guys' home environments, okay? All Capricorns out there, I don't know what's going on in your fourth house. I mean, your third house is Pisces, and you'll be going, so you went through second house energy, which is finances at the beginning of February. The end of February is all about communication and short distance travel for you. But March, the end of March will bring in this fourth house energy, okay? So there is something here about from now until basically springtime, like Aries season, March 20th through April 20th. There's something here about a plan for a home environment. I don't know if this is someone getting married here, because these are two people. There's a contract there. Those could be the two witnesses or whatever, or there is like some kind of a church feel here. But this could be social media. I have recently realized that this could be a social media card, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, okay? But there is some kind of plan here to commit. The Four of Wands is a home environment, and we know that the Four of Wands was indicated here as well. So we almost have the Eight of Wands. If we counted all the wands present, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times 2. So there may be even something here hidden in this message about communicating or travel or focusing all your intent in one direction. Maybe even communicate, like fast communication online. You may have an online commitment here. This may be an online commitment that somebody has, whatever that means, okay? There may be an online relationship that is a third party for some of you guys, but there's just some kind of plan to commit here. Either way, you guys need to know more about this, don't you? We have the Page of Swords, which is a card that has been coming up for many zodiac signs this month, and I think it's because we're in Pisces season. Pisces can be a bit of a confusing zodiac sign, even more so this time around because Mercury's retrograde in Pisces, even further eluding logic and practicality. So a lot of us are taking on this Page of Swords, investigating, wanting to know more, really keeping an eye out for certain things, like actually watching certain things. You may watch somebody leave. Somebody may watch you leave, Capricorn. I'm getting a Pisces vibe. I almost called you Pisces, so it could be a Pisces you're dealing with, or you may have Pisces energy. Or again, this may be taking place between now and March 20th, Pisces, the rest of Pisces season. Someone here wants to take a leap of faith and jump into something new. It has absolutely something to do with a lover, and it may be a Cancer, which is interesting if you guys are dealing with someone with Cancer energy, or if you have Cancer energy, this is your opposite sign, okay? Someone here may give you something in regards to a vehicle, like money, because some of you guys have been having financial battles for quite some time, okay? You've had a lot of battles when it comes to what path you're going to choose, but something you need is coming here. It could be a new vehicle. It could be money to insure a vehicle. The Chariot is a vehicle. Something you've been needing has been an obstacle. You've had to do something. Some of you guys didn't have a car or something like that. I do know a Capricorn without a car, so I'm just seeing if you guys resonate that too. I don't have a car, and I'm a Capricorn rising, so something you need that you didn't have for a while was causing you certain battles, but you were sticking in there, right? You were still fighting along with it with this Nine of Wands, but there might have been some defensiveness. Be careful not to block yourself from a new opportunity, because we do have an Ace here. So that you could even be offering a Cancer something, but I really feel this might be a vehicle. I think some of you guys really need a vehicle, or your vehicle needs something, and that's an obstacle. But we have the Lovers here, and this could be a long distance relationship that someone has to drive to you to give you something. This could be a gift, Capricorn, or a lump sum of money. Could definitely be a Gemini Cancer combination, or a decision you have to make about some kind of obstacle moving forward. You will be victorious because something is going to get offered to you this month, okay? We've got Aries, Cancer, and Gemini. That might be somebody's big three: their sun, their moon, their rising, Cancer, Gemini, Aries. But just so this resonates with all of you guys, I just feel like it's kind of risky right now. Some of you guys want to jump into a whole new relationship. That's a decision to make. You just want a new relationship. You want an adventure. You want to take a leap of faith, okay, and make a decision. But for some of you guys, this risk has to do with leaving something else behind, a different home, a different place, a different person. The Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters, right? Okay, so what I always say with this card is that it is kind of difficult to move on, because the water that you're leaving behind obviously caused some kind of emotional stir up. So instead of focusing on what you're leaving and that sadness, focus on how happy you're going to be when you get to because this card promises foundation up ahead. It's been a very rocky voyage so far, though. You guys need more information about a certain thing before you move on, because we got a lot of air energy here: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But the Page of Swords is that spy. Like I said, someone could be watching you leave. You could be watching someone else leave. And this could definitely be traveling. You know, we talked about the car a little bit ago, so I don't know if anyone's traveling over water or anything, or with a child. All right, this card usually confuses me a little bit. As far as the people who are in the boat, I have a natural curiosity for who that person is right there, that man right there. And I always think that there's a child and a parent. I say this is a man, woman, and child. So there is calmer waters promised for every man, woman, and child. But someone here needs to know, like, this might be some kind of truth that comes in, okay, something that someone tells you, and that may lead you to move on and start a new beginning. Someone here is moving on to calmer waters, even if they're risking everything. They're starting from scratch. Also, you're going to have to find a new way to express your truth here, Capricorn, before you move on. And this may have something to do with someone who's spying, and like you might find out someone's married or currently living somewhere with someone else. They're already in a commitment. But I do see that this may be a work commitment, okay? Either way, teamwork is important. And some of you guys are living in a home where there are 3 people with 3 finances. And one of those people may be a fire sign. They may have fire sign energy. They may be cocky, confident, attractive, whatever it might be. Some of you guys want to take action with some kind of plan, okay? Confidently. And we're back to this 3 of Wands now. So that's all happening in the next 3 weeks, apparently. That's all happening in foresight, like up ahead. Okay? So you're no longer planning something in regards to your comfort. Okay? And I very recently learned that the 3 of Wands is about really broadening your plan forward. Okay, the 2 of Wands, the card that comes right before this card, is all about safely planning something, not really sure if you're ready to come out of your comfort zone. And that may have been your own form of restriction, Capricorn, because you're breaking free from chains of comfort and you're looking out to your future, even if that means traveling long distances, even if that means really going the distance and being very long term about things. But I would say that's the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I'm feeling more 3 weeks, definitely 3 months for you guys, where these things are going to be taking place. There's going to be the actions that you take in the next 3 months are going to be really important. Okay, for sure. And I do feel something here about some kind of fire sign in the near distance, Aries, Leo, Sag. It is a man for most of you, but it could easily be a masculine woman as well. Just someone really attractive, someone who's a leader, someone who is, again, confident. And you may have a plan with this person. They may just be a friend that you work with, or they may be collaborating with you in some way financially, okay? Or it's just some kind of action. But let's go ahead and move on to the Moonology cards, okay, guys? A little short story here about these cards that I've been telling everybody this month is these were given to me several months ago by a Scorpio, and I was very grateful to receive this gift. But shortly after they were given to me, my living situation changed very, very shortly after that. So some of my belongings were left at my friend's house. Some of my belongings were left at my sister's house. What is this card? I'm curious. Oh, the new moon in Aquarius may be important. So I'll put that here at the bottom. So yeah, last month, how we ended January, there's something with the new moon in Aquarius on January 24th that may have been important, okay? That card just wanted to stick up for you there, Capricorn. But back to what I was saying, yeah, the reason why these readings are so late is because I really wanted these cards to be in this reading. At the end of January, I had already foreseen these readings. So my Capricorn rising is actually resonating a lot with this because it was the Aquarius new moon when I planned that. The 3 of Wands was about foresight. Like I literally seen these specific 3 decks for my February reading. So even though I was a little bit concerned with the time limit, like, oh my God, my videos are going to be so late, like this is irresponsible. Some of you might relate with that because I believe it's the Capricorn in me that likes to be on time, that likes to be responsible and planned and practical and reliable. Still, the Pisces in me was like, you know what, these are going to be the best readings if I have my Moonology cards. I was without these cards as well, but this is a new addition to my entire tarot collection. So I'm so happy to be sharing this with you. These cards are featured on several different YouTube channels, but as far as I go, I'm learning these cards with you today. Okay, I've been learning these cards throughout all these readings this month, and they've been really helpful. You may receive more than one oracle card, and that's okay, Capricorn, but you know, they're very Aquarian to me, and they're very Piscean. I want to incorporate both Aquarius and Pisces energy this month because those are the zodiac seasons that we're going through. They're very astrology based. Aquarius rules astrology, and Pisces is all about deep emotion in the moon. So why not? You know what I mean? I'm so happy that this worked out. Even though I had to deal with the opportunity cost of my videos showing up late. So just thank you so much, guys, for continuing to watch and supporting me. Even though sometimes my videos come out a little bit later, you know, than when a certain thing happens. But I trust divine timing. So let's go ahead and focus here. Capricorn, February 2020. What is the message for Capricorn for February 2020, please? February 2020. What did we all just... I don't know about you, but I just went with my thoughts. Like, my mind wasn't even just right here. So I wonder what you guys are just thinking about as well. Did your mind kind of slip away a little bit? I don't know. Let's get back in focus, though. That might be a metaphor for us really trying to stay focused on something. What's the message for Capricorn? Wow, was that the South Node? It sure was. It didn't come all the way out, Capricorn, but I just wanted to go ahead and grab that card that kind of poked its head out at me, because you guys are the South Node. I believe the South Nodes might be shifting in May 2020, or maybe sooner than that. I do know Saturn is shifting signs next month, you guys. So that's your ruling planet, okay? Wow, I never seen this card before, but look at this, Capricorn. I looked at the bottom. Nothing will come of I've never seen this card before. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. So there's a course that some of you guys may be void. Like an action that you guys wanted to take, or a path that you guys wanted to take. And it's void because there's nothing that will come from that situation, and the moon knows it. Okay, you're releasing that. But yeah, you guys are the South Node. That was kind of cool that the South Node card came out for you guys briefly, because you're still learning to release. You guys are still karmically bound. You're very close to achieving a goal. We had two cards come out. Full moon in Sagittarius. Oh goodness, I just don't know why I don't feel confident in these messages, but you are really close to achieving a goal. I do want to show you that, because what Capricorn couldn't benefit from hearing that? That you're very close. Oh wow, we have the new moon. I'm going to keep these, guys. I'm just going to keep these messages, because nothing happens by accident, right? Bottom of the deck, this is why I chose to keep it. It's because we have the new moon and Capricorn card. Some of you guys may be watching for your Capricorn moon, or you may be dealing with someone with a Capricorn moon. If so, they're very serious emotionally. They have a lot of emotional boundaries, but I'm gonna relate this more to your hard work is paying off. Okay, that's great, because we also have a message about achieving a goal. So you're very close to achieving a goal. Your hard work is paying off. But this is the new moon in Capricorn that took place about 3 months ago. There was a new moon in your sign around the times of your guys' birthdays. Whenever Capricorn season was about 3 months ago, yeah, there was a new moon. So we're taking it back like 3 months ago for some reason. The hard work you've been doing since then is taking off. And look, we have a new moon in Aries, which this definitely resonates, because there will be a new moon in Aries literally in a month. So around March 24th, there will be a new moon in Aries. So your hard work is paying off. It'll definitely be time to take action then. Some of you guys may benefit from knowing that something that you really want to do in February, you know, it's a Mercury retrograde. You might want to wait until that energy is cleared. Just so that, you know, I'm not somebody who promotes slowing down. Like, don't stop living during Mercury retrograde. It's okay to buy the shoes. It's okay. They may just not be what you expected. You may be finding yourself returning those shoes, guaranteed. There may be miscommunication. Things may not go as planned, but if you want something to remain stable in your life, you might not want to do it under a retrograde, any retrograde, because retrogrades, things that are started during a retrograde are always up for revision. Relationships that start, new homes that you move in. Now, obviously, some things are destined to happen in our lives during retrogrades, because there are things in our lives that aren't meant to stay forever. They're meant to just, you know, there are retrograde periods. And I've learned that from one retrograde to another, for instance, the one that happened on Halloween is the portal that we're in right now. Okay, because that's the last time Mercury went retrograde, and now Mercury's retrograde again. So if you map out each retrograde from each retrograde, I think they happen about every 4 months or something like that, 4 times a year. You'll notice that certain things you started during those retrogrades are later revisited during the next Mercury retrograde. So yeah, new moon in Aries, that's going to be, hopefully you guys take action. okay, by that time, or you start taking action during that time, because your hard work is paying off. You may be dealing with the moon in Aries, but look, we pulled 2 new moons. So that's symbolic for setting intentions for your hard work to pay off, planting seeds to take action come Aries season. But let's see here. We already know that you're very close to achieving your goals. We have a gibbous moon here. I don't know much about the gibbous moon or the waxing or the wanings. I have more to learn about that. But you pulled 2, okay? And I just want to say there, again, with that Capricorn new moon, if you're dealing with someone with a Capricorn moon, or that might just be a message about, I think it's important to talk to you guys about someone who's guarded emotionally. It might be you or someone else. Someone is very Capricornian when it comes to their emotions for some reason, whether they have a Capricorn moon or not. They have a lot of restrictions. They're very serious, and they probably don't show their emotion. They're probably really shut off emotionally. There's something here about what you carry, Capricorn, at an emotional level. So regardless if you're dealing with a Capricorn moon, like, I feel like that message at the bottom of the deck is talking about the emotions that Capricorns are feeling ever since the last 3 months. Ever since the new moon in Capricorn, you guys have been feeling emotions since your birthdays and stuff, okay? So we're having to look at the bigger picture here with the Sagittarius full moon, okay? And there will be a full moon in Sagittarius in a few months when we're in Gemini season. There will be a full moon in Sagittarius, probably on, like, I don't really want to say any dates because I don't know for sure. But yeah, well, let's see here. There's a Virgo full moon in March. That means there'll be a Libra full moon in April. That means there'll be a Scorpio full moon in May. And that means there'll be a Sagittarius moon in June. Yeah, so June 9th may be important. Look at the bigger picture until then. Someone here may have a Sagittarius moon. If somebody here has a Sagittarius moon and someone else has a more serious Capricorn moon, that's going to be interesting. Even if there's just a Sagittarius Capricorn combination, that I see that together all the time. You guys even hang out on the zodiac wheel together. Sag is the 9th house. Capricorn is right after that season, the 10th house. So you guys are friends. You know, Capricorn is progressed Sagittarius. Capricorn is Sagittarius when they decide to, no shade, it's just a metaphor, it's kind of funny, but Capricorn is Sagittarius when they decide to stop partying, stop drinking, and put the fucking suit on, you know, clean up, and go to the job interview. Like, that's Capricorn. Okay, that's progressed Sagittarius, but there's a need to be more optimistic emotionally here about something that's going to come to a completion here. Full moon in Sagittarius, this is about your beliefs. So you're very close to achieving your goal, but you just need to look at the bigger picture. There's a need to focus here on the bigger picture. Let's go ahead and get you a card now from the Iris Oracle deck. And I love this deck. I chose this deck because it's very strange, and Aquarius is very strange. Pisces also uses their intuition. Okay, I just got a little distracted by the card that came out by you, but it's the Heart Eater. Okay, intuitively, because I'm just reading intuitively for the rest of these cards, I know from memory that this card talks about someone who eats their own heart. At first glance, you think this is like some monster coming to destroy your heart, right? Now, February 13th may be important. March 1st may be important. January 1st. Some of you guys are born on January 1st because we have the 1 and the 3. So, I'm sorry, January 3rd. Maybe some of you are born on January 1st, too. So, March 1st, January 3rd. But that card comes out for people who are in situations like, how can I explain this? Like, basically someone who decides to eat their own heart. You destroy your own heart in a situation so that someone else doesn't. Someone here has really thick curly hair probably too. Alright, so we have your light and stay back. Like, make sure you're allowing your light and your illumination to help you with your boundaries. This is an extreme card for boundary, okay? You may need to tell somebody, stay back, because there's something here that was never truly yours. Okay, it might have been in regards to a marriage. So we have the Heart Eater here. So be very, very careful. I'm going to put this card back and actually focus on your energy, Capricorn, because your cards are a little bit jumpy, and I just don't trust that. It's not that I don't trust, but I just want to make fucking sure that your energy is invoked and that the cards are hearing me and not just jumping and responding to any old feeling or energy. I do think this is a message for some of you guys, especially for March 1st, and especially if your birthday is January 3rd, or if the 13th of February was it like the day before? Oh wow, that was the day before Valentine's Day. Some of you guys were like, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat my own heart, you know. So for those of you guys who are curious what the book says about that card, because the book does go into detail, but you know, we're on a time limit today. I want to make sure these readings aren't that much over 30 minutes. I've been trying to work hard on my time management since Capricorn season. But yeah, if it was on February 13th that this happened, that was right before Valentine's Day. The portal of love is what I call it. And you guys, there might have been a situation where your heart was eaten or destroyed. This is actually a really sad card about a person who does that to themselves. It's not someone else doing it. It's something that someone else does, like to sacrifice. You know, why would someone do that? This card, it's so cute how they talk in the book. It's like, why would someone do this, you know? What happened to this person? But let's go ahead and focus and get you guys a message. I don't know if that was what... It will come back out. It'll definitely come back out if it's meant for you. But, or it'll be at the bottom of the deck. But what's going on for Capricorn? Okay, we have the weight of truth. Okay, bottom of the deck is make it look like the night. To me, that... Now, someone here may be born on March 3rd. Or, I'm sorry, March 5th. Maybe March 3rd. But, yeah, March 5th, 3-5. Or we have 5-3, so maybe May 3rd. May 3rd and March 3rd. I'm sorry, May 3rd and March 5th. So there's something here that is guiding you, okay? There are spirits to guide you this month to a certain door. It's a closed door, but they're wanting you to knock on it, okay? There's so many signs pointing you to a certain choice, decision, path, but the weight of truth is here, okay? The weight of truth. So that makes me think that someone here is waiting on truth. Now, we've got someone here who's crying, and okay? She doesn't even have an eye. She's cried so much that she doesn't even have any eyeballs left, okay? Like, her eyes have become teardrops themselves. And again, like I said, someone here has very thick, curly hair, okay? Maybe even white hair. This may be someone who's older, or maybe you're the type that dyed your hair. I see someone with light brown hair, or literally gray hair. So I don't know if this has something to do with someone who's much older than you. They literally have gray hair. Or like I was going to say, someone here may have silver hair, because that's like a new trend going on. I love the silver hair. It's beautiful. So whether this is a natural white hair or a dyed white hair, silver hair, like someone here may have thick, white, light, curly hair. And these three circles here are weirding me out. Okay, we got yellow, red, and black. Maybe, I'm feeling Leo. I'm feeling fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know what these three circles are above this woman's head. I just love the illustrations of these cards, though, because they really help me intuitively. So there's something here about maybe, this looks like a pinnacle to me almost, so I don't know. And this isn't a weight of truth, like W-A-I-T. You're not waiting on anything, Capricorn. This is how heavy the truth can be. Okay, it may bring some of you guys to tears, like, even if you just cry 3 teardrops, because Capricorns are very, you know, you guys have a lot of boundaries, and it's not that you're not emotional, it's just you guys are sometimes too responsible, and I'm not saying too responsible as in, like, way too, I'm saying you're just responsible enough to, I guess, hold some of your emotions in. You'd rather handle them responsibly by yourself, but someone here cried 3 tears exactly. Someone has nice ass eyebrows as well. But I don't know what these circles are. Red, black, and yellow. I don't know if there's someone who is wearing that color, or if there's just a significant red, black, and yellow. Okay, something you don't know, something you're passionate about, something that would potentially make you happy, but it's heavy truth. So what you don't know, the truth is going to be heavy in revealing that to you. What you require passionately, even anger to a certain extent. I do see here someone who was angry with the red circle. The truth is going to illuminate that to you through anger as well. And then this has something to do with what would bring clarity to you, because this reminds me of the sun. That yellow dot right there reminds me of the sun. Because I see a red light, a yellow light, so there is a need to kind of slow down and fully stop during this retrograde. Let yourself feel, Capricorn. Let yourself cry, even if it's just 3 tears. Trust me, it'll release some emotion. And I just see a heavy truth here, okay? So, yeah, I was just kind of reminding myself that this has something to do with foresight, okay? You're looking at the bigger picture. Remember, you're very close to achieving your goals, so don't allow whatever this truth is that is exposed to you. You know, you guys are going through 3rd house energy with Pisces season. And then you'll be moving to 4th house energy next month in Aries season. And that's going to square you, and that's going to cause maybe some conflict in a home environment or family stuff. Yeah, I was just talking about conflict in the 5 of Wands. Hopefully you guys caught that on camera. So there will be tension, there will be conflict in Aries season, but there's going to be a need to act very quickly. Yeah, there's going to be a need to act very quickly. I'm just going to take these as an additional message, but we're going to shuffle until we can get one. Someone here, oh my God, So you know how we have weight of truth, and I was saying how you're not waiting on the truth? This is someone who's waiting on the truth, and they're kind of done and fed up with it, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you have Taurus energy. We also have someone here who may be single, but there's been a lot of investments here, and someone here is really charging forward in spite of the consequences. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and out comes the Death card. I'm still going to put this back though, okay? But this is Scorpio showing up, and I want you to know that Aquarius received the Death card as their tarot card as well. We've got Virgo in the Tower. There could be something crashing down for you or other earth sign, but this could definitely be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You guys are still trying to remain practical. You're trying to keep your routine in place even though everything has blown the fuck up. You're trying so hard to remain stable. And there is some desire here, but look, endings and beginnings, something here dying, transforming, okay? What's going on for Capricorn for February 2020? Show me Capricorn. That Knight of Pentacles almost just came out. I feel like, oh, who was it? It wasn't Sagittarius. Maybe Scorpio received the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for their reading. Yeah, someone's walking away here. Maybe on the full moon. Okay, this reading is going to be a little bit longer than I expected, but that's okay, Capricorn. There might be something here that takes a little bit longer than you expected, okay? And that's also, Mercury retrograde makes things take slower than usual, and it also makes things take longer than usual. So that's either one of those would be a delay, right? Look at this heavy burden coming crashing down for you guys. You guys, there's some kind of change that's taking place. It might be a home environment, but it's being destroyed so that you can end a burden. You could be walking towards or away from a fire sign, or this is just someone who's taking action, and I feel like it's related to the full moon or the new moon, specifically full moon. I'm just trying to get one card though, that way the message is really clear, but I'm just going to give this one more shot. Whatever comes out is for Capricorn for February 2020. Whatever card comes out is for Capricorn. Wow, there's 3 cards there. Okay, can't do that. So some of you guys have anxiety about an Aries specifically. There's a separation from an Aries or just someone who's controlling. It might be a boss or authority. Some of you guys have anxiety about how to manage this. Okay, it might be about your father or a baby father, but wow, we have a lot of anxiety about a heartbreak, about someone you separated from that was controlling you. This was an ending. We have Scorpio and Cancer hanging out here. Or maybe there's an obstacle, conflict is an obstacle for you when it comes to letting something change and die once and for all. Give me one solid. And out comes the Justice card, the 9 of Cups. So you will get justice, Capricorn, especially for a situation that made you feel, you know, you worked really hard and it came to an end still, a very painful ending, right? Maybe with a water sign and you were conflicted emotionally, but you're going to get justice. Remember the King of Wands just came out? Now we have the Queen. So I don't know if there's someone on the side that you guys are passionately connecting with. There may be a home environment or a Libra that is significant here. Or a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. When it comes to a commitment with them. You may work with a fire sign or live with a fire sign. I'll keep that one. Okay, that's the page, I'm sorry, the Hanged Man. So there's something here about sacrifice. This is Neptune energy. Neptune is currently in Pisces and really affecting us all with the sun there now and Mercury retrograde joining up with Neptune. So there's a need to see something from a different angle here when this truth is revealed to somebody. Okay, I feel like this is going to actually release something from some of you guys, and it's going to give you hella clarity. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo. Some of you may have a child involved here, but you're going to get really clear about what isn't getting given to you in return. Okay, this is a card of charity. Someone's begging here. There's these 2 people here. There's 3 people here. One of them, it holds this balance scale. It might be a Libra, or they may have Libra energy, or maybe they're just financially balanced. This is the difference between being in a misfortunate place and a fortunate place. We've all been both. So take this as it resonates, but this is about financial balance and how happy that would make you to receive what it is that you feel like you're giving and to give what it feels like you're being receiving. Okay, you know what I mean by that? I got a little tongue-tied there, but for this part of the reading, I do want to incorporate technology, Capricorn, because Aquarius rules technology. So I'm going to combine technology and intuition. You know, intuitively, I do know that this is a sacrifice. It is, you know, enlightenment, seeing something in a new way. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I got a text from a Sagittarius here. Oh, wow. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. So, what I like to do when I need more information about a tarot card to incorporate this technology here is I'm just going to type in the Hangman. And my personal favorites tarot card is, or I'm sorry, my personal favorite website to use when I'm looking up more about a tarot card is Biddy Tarot, Biddy. So you guys might want to look into that. Okay, now it's interesting. The Hangman is meant to be upside down. So we're going to read this upright. This is the Hangman upright. So there might be some kind of pause in February, specifically during Pisces season when, you know, Mercury retrograde. And as I mentioned, Pisces is your third house of communication. This has everything to do with surrender, letting go, and gaining a new perspective. Really powerful major arcana here to receive. So let's just go ahead and read for the remainder of your reading. So the Hanged Man shows a man suspended from a T-shaped cross. This is like Jesus energy, made of living wood. He is hanging upside down, viewing the world from a completely different perspective, and his facial expression is calm and serene, suggesting that he is in this hanging position by his own choice. He has a halo around his head, symbolizing new insight, awareness, and enlightenment. His right foot is bound to the tree, but his left foot remains free, bent at the knee and tucked behind him, his right leg. His arms are bent with hands held behind his back, forming an inverted triangle. This man is wearing red pants representing human passion and physical body in a blue vest for knowledge. The Hanged Man is the card of ultimate surrender, of being suspended in time, in being a martyr and of sacrifice to the greater good. This is hella Pisces energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces or maybe have hella Neptune energy. The Hanged Man reminds you that sometimes you have to put everything on hold before you can take the next step, or the universe will do it on your behalf, and it may not always be at the most convenient time. You may have heard the saying, "What got you here won't get you there." Wow, that's nice. I like that, and that indeed is at play in this card. So what got you here won't get you there. Wherever you want to go, whatever got you there, Capricorn, won't get you to where you want to go. So the Hanged Man calls you to release the old mental models and behavior patterns that no longer serve you, so you can see your world from a new perspective, and so that you can embrace new opportunities that would have otherwise been hidden from you if you didn't hit the brakes. So here's the thing. These pauses can be voluntary or involuntary. If you're in tune with your intuition, you'll start to have a sense for when it's time to hit the brakes and put things on hold before things get out of hand. But if you are out of alignment and obviously oblivious to those intuitive signs, the universe will probably put things on hold for you in the form of continued obstacles. Illness, health, or breakdowns is maybe a thing. When you sense ill health and breakdowns is what that said. When you sense the pause coming, pay attention to it. Otherwise, the universe will turn up the volume until you can't ignore it any longer. And it goes on for several paragraphs. I'm not going to read the last 3 paragraphs, guys, because this video went a little bit ahead. You guys definitely have the longest video. But this is the universe way of helping you guys see new perspectives, okay? And this is able to, so you can reflect instead of feeling stuck and restricted in your life, okay? What is holding you in this stuck position? Change up your routine so that you can start to shift your energy to flow more freely. So if you guys want to know, maybe you guys can just look up Biddy Tarot and read what the Hanged Man said, because there was quite information that I wasn't able to get to, but we get the gist of it, right? There's a pause here in February because of this Mercury retrograde, and this is also that you can see something in a different way. Trust me, this is a divine pause. It will illuminate you and it will enlighten you, okay, when you surrender to this. So this is what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much. You guys are my last reading of the 12 zodiac signs, and I really hope this helped. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please comment them below. I check all the comments. If you'd like to know more about the cards or the music I used in this video, it'll also be in the description box. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can check my description box for how to get a hold of me, okay? So I hope you guys had a great February, and I can't wait to talk to you guys in March. See you then. Bye.